Hi guys, this is Mark Wester back with another video, and I just got this from my arcade. I pre-ordered it. It's the Atari Gamestation Go. This thing is huge. I mean, this is like more like a Nintendo Switch 2 box. It's pretty big. Instead of a 7-inch screen, it comes with the Atari 2600 Pac-Man, as well as an arcade version, and it's got Atari arcade games, Asteroids, Breakout, Centipede, Atari Pinball games, 200 games plus. Plus, it's got an SD card on it. You can add your own games. It's got the light up keypad buttons, and it lights up the controls that you use to play each game. But anyway, just in the box, this thing looks huge. I'm gonna open this up and see what it looks like. Or lift lever. Okay, sorry. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's a better picture of the game. It's got Atari Recharged games, which is the more modernized Atari games. Asteroids, Berserk, Breakout, Centipede, Pistol Command, and these are in there's the Balls of Steel pinball games. And Centipede. Anyway, and here's the Pac-Man version. Like I said, the Atari 2600 Pac-Man version. You've got the arcade. Yeah, here's the class. And it's got the speed up mode, which is nice on the arcade version. So yeah, I really like that it has this. I love that it has this. Here's some more pictures of the games here. Atari 2600 games. And anyway, you can get a list of the Atari games on the Atari website, my arcade website. It's got a list of all the games here. And if you want to, anyway, the Atari 2600, 5200, Atari Arcade, Atari 7800, Balls of Steel, Pac-Man. This thing's got a lot of games. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. So get it open here. Okay, there's what it looks like without the box here. It's okay. There we go. I just removed the plastic. You can get a better view of it here. It's got the stereo speakers, 7-inch screen. This little D-pad here has a nice feel to it. And the trackball, it's a decent feel. And a little pedal control. Let's see. And these are gonna have lights in them. All this is gonna be lit. And it's a nice screen here. You got your settings. You can do your credit like if you were doing a coin. Right there. Start. Select. It's got these little ridges, which is kind of characteristics of the Atari 2600. These ridges on each side of the screen gives it a little more of a retro feel, and then the colors are right for Atari. And got these stereo speakers, and on the top here you've got your volume control, HDMI, headphone jack, USB-C power port. There's your micro SD card slot. On the back here, I've got 2 USB ports for additional controllers, and there are additional controllers you can get for this system. I just thought I mentioned this little stand pops out like this. It pops out from the front. You just pull these little feet out, and so you can stand it up here like that. It's already got a charge on it. You can see the lights lit up here for all the controls. Backlit. I really like this backlit keyboard and everything, and the backlit lights. I like the Arcade logo. Atari. Let's see. It's got, this is just out of the box, it's got close to a full charge. Huh? I like that. Let's see these games. And you guys see here's the you got staff picks. I guess these are the staff picks. These are the games here. And you've got a game with and the guy gives you a preview of the game. Let's see. Scroll down. You can see you've got a list of Atari games here. Let's go ahead and you can scroll over. These are my favorites. Air Sea Battle. There's that. Turn the volume a little bit here. That's actually Adventure right there. Asteroids, one of my favorites. Preview window here. Video Cube. Like a Rubik's Cube type of thing. Basic Math. It's a good math game back in the day. Basketball. I used to love playing this in the Atari. It was the graphics are fairly basic, but for back in the Atari age, that was this was actually a pretty fun game to play. It still is really. Berserk, one of my favorites. Bowling. Again, like basic graphics, but it's actually pretty fun sports games. I played this a lot. This bowling game. Breakout. They're a fun game to play that with a paddle. And now, if you select the game, this will actually be lit up. And you can control it with the paddle, which is nice because this a game like this was designed to play with the paddle control. And that's and I really like that my arcade included this. Cannon Bomber, it's another fun game. Centipede, a classic for the Atari 2600. Soccer, Circus Atari. Combat. This game originally came with the Atari 2600 back in the day. It was packaged with it. It was one of the first games released by Atari. It was actually another very fun game to play. Basic but fun. Anyway, here's some of the arcade games with it. Atari arcade games. It's Agent X. Never played this one, but Asteroids, and here's what Asteroids looks like with the I like how they did the graphics here. This is and one thing it shows a picture of the arcade machine, so it tells you a little bit about the game and everything. The preview window. Atari Deluxe. Atari Baseball. I wanted to just take a look at the Pac-Man. So this was one of the big deals about this new unit coming out, was the Pac-Man. So let's take a look at that. Now here is the classic mode. You've got, here is the Atari Arcade. Pac-Man Arcade. I love the fact that it's got a Pac-Man Arcade game. I thought it was going to be like one of the homebrew games in here, but I was wrong. I'm glad I was wrong on that. But anyway, I'm glad. Thanks for my Arcade for including this. It's got the Pac-Man game, or the original arcade game. You've also got the speed up. The speed up version makes it where Pac-Man going faster, the ghosts are moving at normal speed, and so generally it's faster to move Pac-Man, eat the dots, and not get eaten by the ghosts. The only catch is that it is harder to maneuver around the maze going at a faster speed, so it is conceivably to get caught easier because you're stuck in a corner. But anyway, that's just something you have to kind of work at. Now, I remember back in the day I played this a lot, and this was actually my first introduction to Pac-Man. And then I played the arcade, and I was like, hey, this is pretty cool, the arcade version. But anyway, this was my edition of Pac-Man. This is what I had. This is Pac-Man for me at home when I had my Atari. So I love this game, despite the bad reviews on it. I mean, this is a classic for me. So I'm really glad that this version is on this console. And thanks for my Arcade for including this. Let's look at the pinball thing here. Let's see.
Taste my steel.
Barbarian.
Go kill some aliens.
Dark side. Okay. This is like an alien thing.
Watch out for spiders.
Centipede. Anyway, these are really fun pinball machines to play. I like playing pinball, so I'm glad this edition is on here.
Go kill some. Report for duty.
Firestorm. Missile Command. Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, so anyway,
Taste my steel.
Anyway, there's a lot of different pinball games to kind of look at here. Okay, this here is the Atari Recharged versions. This is the Asteroids Recharged. And these preview windows don't really do the games justice, but I mean, it really looks great on the bigger screens, and you can connect this arcade unit to a regular TV and get the big screen effect, or you can even hook up one of the extra controllers to it, and do feel more like a big video arcade. Anyway, these recharged versions are a nice addition. I like the fact that they modernized it, but they also kept a classic feel to it. This is Missile Command here. This is doing Missile Command Recharge. It's very fun. It's hard, but it's very fun. Centipede. Breakout. Here's a pretty cool version of this Breakout Recharged. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys some of these here. Going back to the Atari menu, I just wanted to look at. It's got the 5200. games. Atari 5200 came out after the 2600. Kind of a short lifespan, but you know it. I like the 5200. I'm glad they still kept some of these games in here. One thing about the 5200 is it came with a keyboard and joystick, and they've got the keyboard here, so you can actually play the 5200 games with that keypad, which is nice. I'm very glad that's in there. And they got Centipede, Babzork. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Millipede, that's great. Missile Command. It's kind of similar to the arcade version. Real Sports Baseball. Basketball. Big upgrade from the 2600 version. Soccer. Tennis. Yeah, these sports games are pretty cool. These were back in the day anyway. So, 7800. The 7800 didn't use the D-pad. They did have a 2-button joystick, which is, you know, later the 7800 could play either 7800 or 2600 games. And Atari has the 2600 Plus and the 700 Plus. Okay, pretty cool games. Anyway, this is a really good system. I recommend if you're an Atari fan or a retro games fan, you can add your own games to it by SD card if you're not interested in Atari. But anyway, it's really a good system. It's got, you know, has good controls and stuff, and you know, the nice good screen, good the speakers have good sound. You know, and, anyway, you can get it from Atari directly, or you can get it from my arcade. You can get it from Amazon, and eventually you'll be able to get it from Walmart. And anyway, check out the system, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And I do want to start making them again. Thanks for watching. Bye.